So hi guys, today I want to do a different type of video, something that is not usual for me on here, and today I thought I'd do a more inspirational or a testimony video instead of the usual. From last night to this morning, this thought has been on my mind, and the thought was, is there anything too hard for God? Is there anything too hard for God? And I have proven that to be no. There is nothing too hard for God. There is no problem that God can't fix. There's absolutely nothing too hard for God. I'll just get straight into my testimony. Last year was a challenging year for me. Although I had a lot of great moments, I had some really low moments as well. And I had some moments that I thought that, you know what, I don't even know what to do. I don't know my next step. What am I going to do? That's what I felt in 2013. I said to myself, God, I need a change for 2014. I need something different. I need help. I want 2014 to be better for me. And that was in the ending part 2 of 2013. And I said, okay, 2014 is coming and I'm going to make this my year. I'm going to make it great. And then the new year came and it happened. And January came and I did nothing. February came and I did nothing. I'm like, I'm saying to myself, well, what's going on? But I'm not doing anything. And then March came, which was last month, and I said, you know what? I need to write down these goals. I need to write down what I want to accomplish. In the Bible it says, write the vision, make it plain. And that's what came in my head. I said, I'm going to write it out and I'm going to make it plain. And I got me some notepad paper and I began to write down my goals and what I wanted to accomplish. What I wanted, not just material things, but stuff for myself and financial goals. And I said to myself, well, okay, I have all these goals, but usually when you make goals and you make big goals like, okay, I want to lose 25 years before the end of the year, or I want to get this job, or I want to go back to school, just making goals like that, it's hard to accomplish. So in order to set myself up to accomplish these things, I said I'm going to make yearly goals, but then I'm going to break it down into monthly goals, and I'm going to break it down into weekly goals, and then I'm going to break it down to daily goals, so that every day I'm working on something to bring me closer to that goal. And I think that's truly the only way that you're going to accomplish goals, is if you break them down into smaller little goals. So I did that, and I wrote it down, and I said, you know what? The start date that I want these things to start happening is April 1st. I said, God, April 1st is the first day. And would you believe it that a couple days before April 1st, I began to think, and I had these goals, and I started to wonder, are these goals too big? Because I wrote out the goal, and I wrote it small, but then I changed it, and I made it big. And then I started to wonder to myself and doubt myself, this is probably unrealistic. Your goal is probably too big. You probably need to lower it and make it smaller, because I think your goal is too big. That's what I began to think within myself. And then I said to myself, no, I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to push, and I'm going to fight, and I'm going to try it and work my hardest and see if I can accomplish these things. And I left it. And that's what I was thinking a couple of days before April 1st. And would you believe that on April 1st, I woke up to a message that exceeded my goal. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I woke up to a message on April 1st that exceeded my goal. God woke me up and exceeded my goal. Before I even started the day, He exceeded my goal for the day. It blew my mind. It totally blew my mind. And then the night came and I was like, God, you're awesome. God, you're worthy. I'm I'm amazed by you, God, that I doubted you, that I thought that this was too big for you to do. And would you believe that at 12 o'clock, which starts the new day, 12 o'clock a.m., about 12:15, I got another message that tripled my goal, more than tripled my goal. I don't know the next word, quadrupled my goal for that day, for the next day. So I had my goal and I exceeded it on April 1st. And on April 2nd was my next goal, and my goal was more than tripled for that day. And when that happened and I realized that, I had to go in my living room and I had to kneel down and I had to just thank God, because it's only God. I am so undeserving and unworthy, yet He still blesses me. That amazed me, that He would still bless me. And not even bless me, but I wrote out a time, and right on time He blessed me. God is amazing. I just want to encourage somebody to dream big. Don't dream small. Don't care about what people will think about your dreams or your goals or your aspirations. Dream big, because there is nothing too hard for God. There is nothing that He can't do for you. There's nothing that He can't fix for you. There's nothing or nowhere that He can't bring you into or change about you. Set your goals and cast them on God. But don't just cast them on God and just expect God to just do it miraculously for you, or just do it for you. When you cast it on God, you also have to work at it. Take those goals and break them down into smaller goals and try and work at them every day. And trust me, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. I am so inspired to finish this month strong because of how God has amazed me in these 2 days, on April 1st and April 2nd. I'm inspired to push stronger and to go harder. God is awesome. He's so awesome. I feel like the woman at the well, and after she had her conversation with Jesus, she went back and she started telling everybody, come see a man. Come try God. He's awesome. Everything you need is wrapped up in God. God has everything you can think of. Everything you can think of, everything you want is wrapped up in God. If you put your trust in Him and you seek Him first, there is nothing. God will not hold back on His children. Whatever you need, God will give it to you. So that is my encouragement for today. Dream big. Trust God. There is nothing too hard for Him. And have faith. Have faith that God is going to work it out for you. And I believe that He's going to work it out for someone. And I hope this video encourages someone today to trust God. Bye, guys.